I want to welcome you guys aboard today once again. Thank you all for being here. I know you guys and gals are busy people, so thank you for spending your time with me, whether it be on your free trial or whether it be as a lifetime member of this trade room. We are currently in a Russell trade, the mini Russell, symbol is TF, and we took this trade long this morning because of two things. First of all, we noticed we had broken outside the trading range from yesterday. We call this an outside day, and an outside day tells us, well, depending on what type of outside day it is, if it's above the previous high of day, we know that's a very bullish sign. If we were below the previous low of day, that would be a bearish sign. So it was very easy for us to be bullish as soon as we noticed that price had failed below the previous high of day. We then saw the bull channel. Very easy to spot that. The bull channel made it even easier to get long here. So two big clues this morning that put us into our first Russell trade here just before 10:30. Outside day above the previous high of day, bull channel, and all we had to do, you guys know what I always say, right? Step one, find the structure. What was the structure? Outside day. What was the structure? Bull channel. Find the entry pattern. Where did we find the entry pattern? Let's go find it. The entry pattern showed up on two different time frames. The first one it showed up on was the 8 range. If you want to be a scalper with me, you'll use the 8 range. Wave 1, wave 2. Both of those were easy positions to get into. Well, maybe you're not a scalper. Maybe you're an intraday trader. Intraday trader, no problem. Here's your 13 range chart. Your 13 range chart is almost identical to a 2 to a 3 minute chart, right? Good for, it's a faster paced time frame. I'll go one step further to my 21 range chart and look at this thing go. Here's your wave pattern. On the 13, there's two of them there too. So whether you took the 8 range or the 13 range charts, step number 2 was to find the entry pattern. Step number 3 was to execute and manage the trade. This was pretty easy. Now let's talk about execution first. We executed the trade, let me see here, at 10:27. Let's go back and check 10:27. What did you see here at 10:27? Increasing speed, green delta. What does that tell you? That tells me we got to buy this thing. Remember, the price structure told me to be bullish. Remember, the pattern told me to buy, and now I get the trigger, increasing speed. Lots of buyers on the tape thanks to the delta. We're going to read tape and use the speed in the market to tell us when to execute that order. Now, how do we manage the trade? Well, first of all, I'm going to use my trade management chart because it will have all of my levels of support and resistance marked up automatically for me. So my trade management chart will prove to you that I'm actually trading. It will also show you my exact entries, my exact targets, where my third target is right now. We are waiting for an 838. But let's talk about how we found the second target. The second target used what we call an ABCD pattern, where I found a price pattern that is always very useful at predicting where a reversal is likely to occur. An ABCD pattern is very, very accurate when it comes to predicting reversals. So what did I do? I went and I looked for a target. And the target that I used here, the A, B, C, and D, that put me right at 834. So 834 now becomes a profit target. But wait, there's more. That sounded horrible. Let's keep going. So that was my first target, my second target, excuse me. The 13 range chart. Remember, guys, number 3, execute and manage the trade. So I'm now trying to manage the trade. I find an ABCD reversal pattern on my 13 range chart. That works out perfectly. So why didn't I take all my profit there? Because we use multiple time frames in this trade room. Let's say you didn't want to be a scalper. You didn't want to be an intraday trader. Let's say you want to be a swing trader with me. Let's say you got a larger account and you want to hold on to trades multiple days, weeks, and months. An 89, a 144, a 233 range chart. That's how you adapt this method to being a swing trader. It's easy. Same rules, same patterns, same trade management strategy, same everything. Nothing changes. Show me another trading strategy out there that's this simple and this consistent on any market, any time frame, anything goes. As long as there's fear and greed, as long as there's human beings that are trading these markets, this will work all day long. So the final target now, do you see the ABCD? There's the ABCD right there. This is another time frame. Same pattern, different time frame. And this tells me that somewhere around that 838, let's see what it is here. Yep, 839. Somewhere around that 839, we're going to get a possible reversal. Now the ABCD, remember, the D point is bearish. It's resistance. So I'm going to take my final profit target off just below 839. And remember, at that point, I will have had a huge runner. So I'm not going to bicker over a couple ticks. I put my target at 838. 838 is my final target. Now, keep in mind here, we are up by 28 ticks of profit. This is likely to be my last trade of the morning here. It's 10:45 Eastern Time on Thursday. We have non-farm payrolls tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern Time. So with non-farm payrolls tomorrow and news today that's a little bit out of the ordinary, for example, in 15 minutes we have the crude oil inventory report, which is normally on Wednesdays. So we're expecting a little bit of a rocky close to our morning session this morning. So I think what I'll do is tighten up my stop to 34 even. Now you'll notice I can't really use my trigger lines. Normally what I would do is I would trail my stop using these dynamic trigger lines below me. But if I do that, I run the risk of giving back the runner. And again, I do understand that I want to be patient. I want to let this trade run all the way up to that 838, especially since the Russell market, that's what it does. The Russell is a let it run type of market personality. A very big difference from crude oil or gold, which are fade out, right? Fade the breakout, fake out, breakout type of markets. So because this market's personality we know like the back of our hands, and this is the benefit of being part of a lifetime membership in a trade room with other lifetime members. If you were paying a monthly fee, you wouldn't stick around. You wouldn't share your experience with other traders. And so we have learned time and time again, one of the biggest values of this trade room, forget about the profitable trade calls, forget about the exact entry stops and targets, forget about all the education. It's the experience. You have access now to hundreds of years of combined experience between all of our members who are not nickeled and dimed for monthly fees, who are not asked to be shelling out money every month to stay inside this membership, and who are communicating with other members in our forums, in our chat rooms, right, in our training sessions. So you're going to be learning more every day, and you'll be benefiting from our lifetime membership. And one of the benefits is we know the market personalities very, very well. New higher highs on the Russell. Wonderful, wonderful work. And of course, I can't forget to as well, guys, I look forward to working with each and every one of you guys and gals as a member. If you're here right now in a trial, remember, guys, the advanced membership comes with every single thing you need. Everything you need. Charts, data, indicators, templates, all of our auto trader strategies, qualify for managed accounts. Guys, the list never ends. The resources never stop coming. You're going to own the indicators. You're going to own everything. No more of this renting your tools, renting your equipment. All right? We are professional traders. This is the Harvard of trading education. It's not some simple PDF document with a moving average cross. We're really teaching you to fish every day. Once again, I want to thank you guys for being here. What a great day so far. What a great day.